Does anesthesia affect the learning abilities in children? In 2016, US FDA issued warning that general anesthetics and sedative drugs can affect the development of children's brains who are younger than 3 years of age. Is this true? In this video, I will be covering the Class 1 evidence related to this topic. I am Dr. Dheeraj Masapu. Please welcome to my channel and subscribe to the channel. Human brain development predominantly happens in the first 2 to 3 years of time. The higher cognitive functions, language and sensory pathways are formed during this period. So giving general anesthesia can have some effect on these functions. Is it true? You will come to know in this video. So what we test is IQ, where we test the problem solving abilities, adaptation to environment, higher order thinking, that is the decision making and reasoning skills, memory and mental speed, which are much required to succeed in the present generation. The anesthesia drugs during the neonatal time, that is the first 1 year of time and infancy, can have some effect on the brain through following mechanisms like apoptosis, that is the death of the cell, and the neuronal integration, where the neurons integrate with the other neurons. So these steps were inhibited in the animal studies. Let us see what happens in the human experiments and major trials. The animal studies are showing some association with the following anesthetics with the neuronal development. The anesthetics like ketamine, thiopentin, propofol, isoflurane, sevoflurane were associated with neuroapoptosis and neuronal development. These are the common anesthetics that we will be using during anesthesia administration. But these are the animal studies. So what actually happens in the human trials is going to be covered in the video. So research on the topic led to 3 main multicentric trials done by all the major universities in different countries. So the first trial is called as a GAS trial, where they observed the neuronal development at 5 years of age after the anesthesia exposure in the infancy, that is in the initial part of the childhood. So the trial concludes saying that the general anesthetics which are lesser than 1 hour duration does not cause significant neurocognitive or behavioral deficits. And the second major trial is called a PANDA trial, where they try to compare between the siblings, the one who is exposed to anesthesia and the one who is not exposed to anesthesia, and compare the neurocognitive function at 5 years of age. And what they found is there is no statistically significant difference. That means there is no difference between the siblings' IQ at 5 years of age between the two groups. And another major trial is the MASK trial. And even this is a multicentric trial done in several countries, where they assess the neurocognitive, neuropsychological and behavioral outcomes at later parts of the age. And what they concluded is that single exposure is not a problem, but multiple exposure kids had a decrease in the IQ. So the conclusion is that single exposure is safe, multiple exposures can lead to learning disabilities. And considering all these facts, all the senior pediatric anesthetists have formed a society called the Safe Thoughts Organization. In this is a website, and in this website, the information has been provided to parents as well as anesthetists. For parents, many questions have been answered, like what is the risk with anesthesia, what are the problems they face in the future, and all the questions have been answered in this particular website. And for anesthetists, the research and recommendation guidelines have been provided, and so this is very informative website. You can go through this. So the FDA has revised the statement saying that the general anesthetic exposure can be given at children lesser than 3 years of age, but they changed the warning to lengthy periods of time and multiple exposures might lead to negative impact on the brain development. Thank you for watching the video till the end. Please post your comments, and if you want me to cover any specific topic, please post in the comment section, and please subscribe to the channel. Thank you.